Hey everyone, Richard Gibbons here, MLS Director for Southwest MLS. I want to take some time today to go over a new feature that's coming out for qualifying brokers only starting on April 1st. It's called the Saturation Analysis Report, and it gives you a ranking either by size or volume of every member in the MLS. So you can look at everybody's size and volume and see how you compare. So let's flip over here to Flex. I'm going to show your qualifying brokers how to do this. You start here in Flex, and in the top left you click on Menu. And then underneath Statistics, you're going to click on Inventory and Production. And you're going to choose this option right here that says Saturation Analysis. Now on this screen, you have a couple different options. If you want to choose just residential property type, which we're going to do in this case, you can limit it by a certain area. You can do by closing price and set a minimum of $1 million. You want to see who has the most sales over $1 million. You can even filter by save searches if you have a particular one you want there. But we're just going to leave all that alone for now, except for choosing residential up top. And this is going to be your new option right here where it says market share. So if you choose market share, that gives you everybody in the MLS. So right here, we're going to set our dates. So I'm just going to do 2021 just for the sake of this example. Hit next. Now on this screen, this is where you can choose, do you want to rank members or offices? We're going to go by members in this case and hit use the selection. Now you can choose, do you want to do the number of sides or do you want to do by the dollar volume? We're going to choose dollar volume for this example. Here, this is kind of a gotcha right here. You want to do listing side only or selling side only. If you do listing and selling, that's actually only going to give you the totals for sales that both sides were captured. If you do listing or selling, that gives you the total of all transactions during that time period. You also want to choose this one right here. It says exclude non-member account from ranking list, just so that way the one that says non-member isn't included up there. And then here's how you can set the total number of members you want to display. So I'm just going to say the top 100 and then hit next. And this gives you that market penetration report by members that gives you your sides, volume, and then the average of the total market. Now, a couple things to point out here. First off, you'll notice that teams are considered an individual entity, and they are calculated and mixed in the same report. There's unfortunately not a way to separate them because they are considered their own entity. Another thing I want to point out, and the reason why this is limited to qualifying brokers only, is before you use this data for anything, I would recommend taking a very good look at Article 12 and Article 15 of the Code of Ethics. Article 12 deals with being honest and truthful in all real estate communications and advertising, and Article 15 deals with not knowingly or recklessly making false or misleading statements about other real estate professionals. There are ways that you could use this data that a panel may find you in violation of the Code of Ethics, and that's one of the reasons why we have limited this to qualifying brokers only, so that qualifying brokers can really make sure they understand how the data is being used. So, highly recommend taking a look at the Code of Ethics, reading through the standards of practice for both Article 12 and Article 15 before you do anything with this data. And, of course, just really make sure you're being truthful and honest in anything you send out. Don't pull this and finagle the data in a way that makes you look like you're better than somebody else without disclosing exactly how that data was pulled, for example. So if you have any questions about it, please give us a call. We're happy to help, 505-843-8833. Same thing, qualifying brokers, if you guys need help running this report or have questions about it, please reach out. We'll be happy to help. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.